Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, July 6th. This is Advanced Fitness coming at you from the King's Chapel on Upper Campus. Yes, I have to wear the mask, but I feel great and I am negative. So just letting you know. We are going to use weights today, and we have a new playlist, and it's People. People is our playlist. We'll get started in a moment. Hi, Betty. Come on in. Huh? Exercise class. Well, there's not very many people. It's a small group today. But we're going to get started if you'd like to join us. Yeah, you mentioned that. Get her some. All right, Betty, I have some weights if you want them. Whoops. Well, these are just 1 pounders. I think you can handle them. Yeah, they're really light. We're just getting there. Yeah. That's at the end. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, we're going to start. Oh, we've got a whole crowd today. They're just coming in late. All right, sitting up nice and tall, away from the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders back. We're not going to use the weights quite yet, so probably in about 15 minutes. So you can put them down, yeah. Well, I was wondering where you guys were. Oh, yeah, I just meant in general. All right, it's okay. I'm just happy when you come. Oh, I had a whole party. One more. Okay, now we're just going to open and cross the arms nice and gentle. What's that? Oh, the stand up? No, you haven't missed it. No. We're just warming up. Oh. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Bernie. We just started. We've really just started. You're not that late. That's the hard part. Yeah. Other way. All right, switch. And go the other way. Okay, we're going to stand up. Bernice's favorite part. Now, but if you need to stay seated, that is fine. You can stay seated if you want or stand up. In your bathroom. Well, you just do what you're up for. You can do it while you're seated or standing. Okay, we have a new song here. Stay right there. Just kind of walk in place. Yep. Yeah. I need to, well, that's good. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. Keep walking. It doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to slow it down a little and do knee lifts. Up. One more set slow. Now go back to that marching. Hi, John. Yeah. All right, slow it down again. Up. Last set slow. Speed it up again. All right, go a little wider with the legs. Bring it back in. Back out to the side. Bring it back in. And out. And back in. All right, let's do those in single counts. So that's going to look like out, out, in, in. Doesn't have to be big. Left, right, left, right. Or you can just walk in place or take a break. Hi, Roy. 2 more. All right, keep the feet wide. We're going to reach across. Now I'm going to do the same thing a little faster. And slow it down. Keep going slow till I get the next song going. A little faster. There we go. I knew I was missing a beat. Our theme today is people. Everyday people. Reach up. To the front. Out to the side. Doesn't have to be high. Okay, across for 4. 4, 3, 2, higher. Front. Out to the side. Let's do 4s one more time. 4 across. Up. Or you can just stay across. Front. Out. All right, let's try 2s. Here we go. Across 2. Up. Front. Out. Again, across. Up. Front. And out. One more time with 2s. Across. Up. Front. And out. All right, just swing it. And let's add a little side step with that. And we're going to bring those hands above the head. All right, bring it back down. And over the head. And bring it down. We've got the song over, so I'll have to do something else. Okay, this does speed it up. We're going to start walking. You'll have to trust me on this. All right, here it goes. So what we're going to do is we're kind of doing little marching steps. And if you're standing, we're just going to go 2 steps front and 2 steps back. So it's going to go 1, 2, back. Okay, that's fine. Anytime. You're welcome anytime. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bigger now. So you decide how big the steps can be. Couple more. All right, hold it here. Now what we're going to do is 2 steps to the right. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. All right, last set. Hold it here. And actually, I'm going to march on over to the right side of my chair. We're going to change it a little bit. We're going to do leg taps. So you can hang onto the chair if you need it. We're going to start with the leg pointing forward. And we're going to go little taps and slowly go around. And keep your legs straight the whole time. Come on back. It will speed up again. I know it's deceiving, right? Come on back. And front. Last time, take a break if you need it. It is a lot of standing on one leg, so I get it. And back. All right, so we're gonna, before we do the other side, we're gonna do hamstring curls. Does 2 things. It kind of breaks it up, resets everything. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm getting prepared for the other side. So I'm going to come to the other side of the chair, but I'm waiting for the song to end or to the next one to start. All right, good. Let's get ready for the left leg. And slowly come around to the back. Try to keep your legs straight. And come back around. If it is too hard to go all the way back, you can just go front and side. We're doing this whole thing 3 times. So this is number 2. I think we got one more, right? I start thinking about something else. And back. Okay, let's do a little rock on this. Now we're going to do another exercise to kind of even things out, which are good mornings. So you're going to get behind your chair and you're going to keep your knees, you're not going to bend them anymore, but you are going to bend from here. So it's going to go down and up. Keep your back nice and straight so you're not rounding. I'm not doing this. No, 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 no. I'm going from here. And as you come up, think about pushing through your heels more than your toes. I do a little check. I'm wiggling my toes kind of the whole time. That way I know that my weight is not my toes. 3 more. One more. Good. Okay. We're going to transition to the chair and get the weights. Get ready for biceps. Okay. So I like to sit up nice and tall. We're going to alternate today, so we're going to go one up, one down. One more like this. All right, smaller and faster. And that's still not very fast. Okay, keeping that nice tall posture, we're going to do a slight turn of the shoulders over to the right, just a little bit, and hold it. And then we're going to come back to the center. Come on over to the left. Turn in the shoulders just a little bit. And come to the center. I think I'm going to do that one more time. Over to the right. So slightly faster beat for the arms. Come on back to the center. To the right, or left, sorry, my right. And to the center. Whew. All right, bring it down. My biceps are tired. Okay. So we're going to do triceps in 3 directions. So we'll start with the palms forward because I'm already in this position. So you're sitting up nice and tall. You're going to lift your arms back and back. Very small. If you want to lean forward a little bit, you can. All right, switch your hands to face the other way. So now the knuckles are front. Yeah, same thing. Lift back. Four more. 4, 3, is it? It's not very hot, so yeah, it has been, yeah. 2 more. Okay, we're going to go back to some shoulder work. So first we're going to sit up tall and reaching out to the sides. So it's up and lower, switch. Doesn't need to be high. All right, we're going to do 1 more on each side. And then we're going to take a little break, but we're not done with the shoulders in the front. Instead, we're just going to do some toe tapping. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, step out. Four more sets. Last one. Okay, we're going back to the arms. So this is the one where you got your arms straight on your knees. Sitting up tall, we're going to lift one arm at a time. It doesn't need to be high. I want you to really focus on the tummy on this one. So you're pulling in that tummy. I find if it's lower, I feel it more in my tummy than higher, and I feel it more in my shoulders. Don't worry, you're working both. All right, 2 more on each arm. Last one. Good. Okay, we're going to put one. Wait, let me think. Nope, don't put down yet. I forgot one. Oh, horrible. We're going to row. So I like to lean forward a little on this one. Your arms are just hanging straight down. The motion is to keep your weights moving vertical so you're not bringing them forward. It's not a bicep curl. It's lifting with your elbows to the back of your ribs. So you're kind of squeezing your back together as you lift those elbows. Squeeze your back, lower down. Good. Three more. Last one. Okay, now you can put one of them down. Okay, we're still seated. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay, we're going to hold this one sideways, and we're going to reach in some different directions. So we've got 3 positions. You're going to go kind of halfway right, in, front. So you're holding it with your palms, not your fingers. I mean, I don't care if your fingers wrap around, but I want the hold to be with your palms. I know I can't cheat if my fingers are relaxed, though, so. One more time around. And one more. Okay, good. So now we're going to reach across. So you're going to start with the right hand. You're going to turn your shoulders, reach across, pull it in, switch. So the focus of this one is turning your shoulders, getting a rotation from your waist up. Let's do one more each side. Okay, so I want to use this later, so I'm going to have you put it probably on your chair. And the music's about to speed up here, and we're going to do chair stands, and then we're going to grab that weight later. Okay. I better use my watch, not that clock, because it's hard to see. Okay, we'll start in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there you go, 40 seconds. Bernice wants to do more. She can. You can always do more. Just like when I say you can always go slower. You can always do more. What other great sayings can I come up with? That was enough? We just need those two. Okay. Don't forget to breathe. That's a good one. I'm sure there's many others that I say over and over again. Pull your belly button in. Yeah. Yeah. So what we're going to do is when we stand up, we're going to grab that weight again. Come to the side of your chair. Yeah, are we ready? Sure, we're ready. Okay. So you're going to grab it in your right arm. And what we're doing is I'm working on the muscle right where your shoulder blade is, right here. So to get it, you're going to get in that lunge position. So for me, the left foot's forward, or the one that's closest to your chair. Okay, the one that's closest to your chair, yeah. Now, if you notice, my back leg and my back are in the same angle. So if my legs are close, I'm going to be more upright than if I have my leg further back. So wherever you are is fine. I just want the body in the same line. Okay, you're letting your arm just hang. It's going straight. And you're going to lift it directly to the side and lift with the back of your shoulder blade. Now we're going nice and slow. It doesn't have to go far. So if you've got a bad shoulder, you can just go up a little bit. Okay? So by leaning forward, you're going to get the back of your shoulder, which is what I'm aiming for. I'm only going to do 2 more because this one's hard, especially with a straight arm. And 1 more. All right, good. Now stand up. Holding that position is hard, I know. Holding a lunge is hard. So we're going to do an in-between exercise, which is a good morning. So you're going to still hold the weight sideways. Your arms are just dangling. They are doing nothing at all. So when you lean forward, it's kind of when you're leaning forward, the arms just go vertical. They just hang. And then you're going to come up all the way, pushing through your heels. So we've done this behind the chair before. We've added this weight. Weightlifters use a barbell, and they call them deadlifts, which isn't a very happy term for around here, so I don't usually use it. But that is basically what we're doing. We're just using a dumbbell instead of a barbell. But it's that same motion. You're bending from your hips, and then you're pushing up through your heels all the way up. Straight back. And my arms are making no effort at all. They are just hanging. They're like so relaxed. They're spaghetti. The only work is trying to hang on to this weight, which is the hardest part. 2 more. Then we'll do the other side. All right, 1 more. Keep that back tall. Okay, so I'm going to come to the other side of the chair. And now the right foot's forward, or whatever you didn't do last time. You're in that lunge position. You're slightly leaning forward, just like your back leg. You've got your arm hanging straight down. Okay, I'll turn this way. So you can see the angle I'm lifting. It's directly side and lowering down. And my core is working really hard to keep my balance because I'm off balance. So you're leaning forward. You're kind of pulling that scapula back into your back. And again, if this hurts your shoulder, just make it teeny tiny. It's fine. So we're doing a one-handed fly is what we're doing. 2 more. So if you see, I'm not going to have you do this one, but what we're mimicking, stand on up, we're mimicking a fly. So what weightlifters do is they'll get in this position and then they're going to open their. So I'm just doing one at a time because it's kind of a hard one to do. Plus, if you do it one-sided, it makes your core work a little harder because you're off balance. So that's my little lesson for the day. Okay, we're going to do heel lifts. If you want to put the weight down, that's fine. If you want to hold it, that's fine. If you want to grab the other weight, that's fine. We're just going up and down. So if you want to hold it, you do. You don't have to. Up and down. So whatever you want to do with them, because after this, we're done with them. So for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I have to wear a mask because my son has COVID. I test myself every morning or I wouldn't be here. But I could be gone at any day if something happens. So don't be surprised is my point. I'm going to let Walker know. And I'll let the front desk know. I don't know who else to let know. Maybe Julie. Come on up and hold it. So I'm hoping it won't happen. I'm being super duper careful, but you never know with this thing. My son is recovering, so that's the good news. He got sick over the weekend. Come on down. Huh? He started with, okay, I'm going to put the weights down. Let's do some side leg lifts, and I'll keep talking. Okay, so just side leg lifts. He started with a little sore throat, and then he got a fever, and then a really bad headache. And after the fever went away, which he had the fever about a day and a half, got as high as about 101.5, so not super high, but high, right? Then he started getting the congestion and that kind of dry cough. He's not coughing that much, and he's definitely looking much better today than he did a couple days ago. Just you can see it in their eyes, right? His eyes look normal, so that's good. Trying to get him to eat. He's not been very hungry. Yes, home test, yeah. And I had just, as soon as he got sick, I'd gone to Costco, and I bought another 5-pack of tests. So that way I can test myself every morning. And my daughter's a little bit paranoid, so she sometimes, like, you probably don't need to. And then my son is doing a driving lesson today, so we're going to test him before the driving lesson just to make sure. He will, yeah. Okay, now we're going to switch to the back, so lifting straight back. Yeah. The rules are now, if you've been vaccinated, which I have, and you don't have any symptoms, I can go out in public with a mask on, but I have to wear this for 10 days. Yay. So you'll see me with it next week too, even if everybody's better. That's why I'm wearing it. I know I haven't worn it at all when I'm teaching, but I am now. And I'm not working closely with assisted living people. I told them I don't want to risk that. So anyhow, that's what's going on. I just want you to be on notice. But the classes are still on the TV station. And if I'm able, I'll try to live stream from home. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. That would be my project. One more. Alrighty, let's do a little hip circle. I'm just about done with my fitness flyer. You'll probably get it tomorrow or Friday. I have to print it. So last month I talked about sarcopenia, the loss of muscle mass, and I gave you some exercises. Well, I also made a quick mention of how much more protein you have to eat to maintain muscle mass over the age of 70. I was really surprised about that. It's a lot of protein. So I've done more research this month. So this month, it's all about protein. And I did a chart based on your weight. So, Sandy isn't going to need as much protein as Walker is. So that's a good thing. So I did it by weight, and then I'm giving you different sources and when to eat it. And I just went into a lot more detail. So you should be getting it soon. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's based more on weight than on gender. Yeah. So, all right, we're going to do push-ups. So lean forward and then push up. Then we'll do stretches. I did that on purpose today, if you can't tell. I know I should have done the pink weights. I had some pink weights down below, but then you couldn't see them, right? Because I just blend in. But I think this is my last pink mask, so tomorrow it might be purple day. So don't, I, well, yeah, this one, I don't, most people describe it when they get COVID that it's like a really bad flu, but everyone's different. So I would say my son would fall under very much like the flu. Fever, achy, headache, but and my daughter had it in January and she was really sick. She got over 102, lost her taste of smell and, taste and smell. We have an idea, which is at the swim meet, which is outside. And this is my child who is the most paranoid, careful COVID person I know. He wears his mask and he wears a KN95 for robotics, and he wore it all through school, and he wears it outside because it helps with his allergies. But at a swim meet, you have to take it off to swim. Plus, you're outside, and it was windy. So you're thinking it's less risky. But as it turns out, a couple other people also got it there, we think. It's hard to tell. One more. So there you go. And at this point, it's only day 4, but nobody else seems to have caught it from him. I guess we've got one more day it could come later than day 5, but typically by day 5, it's when it shows up. You do test at day 5. I've been testing early because I actually had seen him the day before, right? So I figured I better test sooner. But, all right, let's hug our beach ball. Hang on a second. I got to skip the song because we're going to get to Barbra Streisand. And I have one song too many is what happens. There we go. Okay, bring your arms back. There we go. I had another Gordon Lightfoot song, but I just don't have enough time. Okay, one elbow up. And straighten it out. And across. Open up. And come on down. Straighten it out. Across. Open up. And let's straighten out one leg. Come on up. Circle your foot. Other way. Cross. Well, I might have time for the Gordon Lightfoot song. Oh, we'll go back. True. And switch legs. Let me play the song I skipped. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, sugar. There we go. I think the other thing, I think it's shown it in a couple of ways. The one that was, I guess, not completely surprising is that how much isolation can impact people. Yeah, the lack of people, kind of the opposite of what Barbara was singing about, right? Yeah. It had a big impact with people here, with one of my kids in particular. Yeah. Other way. All right, cross at the ankle or the knee. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Let's turn to the right. Stretch the front of the bottom leg. Okay, sit up. Carefully bring your feet together and come to the other side. Well, Roy, it helped some of us get better at technology just out of necessity, me included. Exactly. That's what I was thinking about. Yes, it is. Bring the legs together. Come onto the front. I'm a little over, so let's take a nice deep breath and down. Uh-oh, Gordon's leaving me. We're going to get Barbara again. Uh-oh. Hey, it can't hurt. One more time. Well, hopefully I'll be here Friday. Assume I will, unless you hear otherwise. Or show up and I'm not here, then that's obvious. No, we just did the at-home tests. Oh, oh, yeah, we don't know what kind of variant it is. Huh? You can. You can come over and if I could figure out how to turn a TV on in here, you could watch me on TV. Yeah, you're right. I don't know the variant. Right, you don't have to. But I'm planning to be here unless, I get sick. I'm feeling great. So, yeah. So, my son has he can't see me. My son has COVID. So if my son has COVID, so if I get sick, you won't see me. But right now I'm good. Yeah, and I'm testing every day. Yeah. So, I'm not going to put you guys at risk. Not going to do that. That'd make me feel way too bad. I hope I do too. I'm trying very hard, but it may not be up to me. I am.